Greetings to all viewers. Welcome to the OCrafters game walkthrough for Minecraft. So our world is called the Onion Republic. So in the Onion Republic, we're basically just going to explain the research onion piece by piece. So this is our world. So we just put the UJ logo here, yeah, just to show that we're from UJ. So firstly, you'll encounter the agent here. We have Agent Sophonia. So Agent Sophonia is where we keep our inventory. So anything we collect inside the library or inside the game, it will be saved here. It will be safe with Agent Sophonia because we trust him. Okay, so at first you interact with the bots. These bots here explaining, just to welcome you to the Research Onion, tell you a brief explanation. What is the Research Onion by Saunders? Okay, and then when you go around the library, you also find instructions from the bots or the agents or the librarians inside the library. So just when you go through it, just look around and interact with the people and the bots. So firstly, here we'll see the instruction. It tells you to open the door. You must right click the lever. So this is the lever here. So because the door was already open, when you click it, right click it, the door will close. Then when you right click it again, the door will open, and then we can go through into the game. As you can notice on your screen, you can see that you have your little hearts there in the bottom. So it shows that when you get your answers wrong, you're going to interact with the mobs, which are going to attack you. It's a combination of zombies, knights, and everything. So they will attack you if you get your answers wrong. You have to fight them to make sure you secure your spot. Okay, at first let's go to the librarian here. So the librarian, you have to right click to interact with them. So they will tell you that these bots are on the room, so you need to read so that you get information and be ready for your quizzes. Okay, so let's go this side. You'll see there's a bots here with the information explaining what the Saunders Research Onion is. So for you to be able to interact with the quizzes, you will need to grasp this information. Make sure that you know all of the things that are in these bots. So okay, let's go to the side of the room. There's also more bots over here explaining the different layers of the onion. Okay, then we have our self guide here. Self guide is our bot in the library. We live in the, after all, it's a library 4.0. So you interact with self guide, our robot here, to make sure that you are equipped and ready for the quizzes. So you will just equip the things here, helmet, your boots, and everything, so that you're ready when you face the mob. You have all the equipment you need to stay safe. Okay, now we can go through. Let me come and show you this room first. So this is just a room. Okay, there's more information. Make sure you go through every room so that you grasp the right information and then you're ready for the quiz. Okay, let's go through to the first librarian, the second librarian, I mean, sorry. So this is our assistant here. Our assistant will take you through the first step with the quiz. So interact with them. So they will ask you to choose a research philosophy. So we'll go with the interpretivism philosophy. Okay, I'll click on that. Then you'll teleport. When you'll notice that you're in a different room. After clicking that, you will teleport to the next assistant, who will now start with the quiz. We'll ask you a question. So interact, talk with them. So they firstly welcome you to the topic, which is interpretism. Okay, and then so they ask you to make sure you choose the correct answer, or else the mob will come through and then you have to fight them to survive. Okay, let's go with inductive. So I choose inductive. went to the next room, so that shows that it's the right answer. So there's no mobs around that are going to fight me. So firstly, you read the information here. After reading the information, you'll be able to interact with our assistant, who will ask you questions about whatever you read here. Okay, let's interact with them. So they ask you a question to choose the research approach for inductive that goes over with inductive. So I will just pick any. So I'll just pick case study. So case study, you see there's mobs coming through. So you have to fight them, fight the mobs so that you, okay, then they killed you. Now you have to start all over again. So that's the interesting part of our world. So you'll be able to interact with them and make sure you learn so that the mob doesn't come and make you start again. So it helps you to grasp more information. Okay, so we have to go back to our board here and then get equipped again. Okay, let me put on things quickly. Okay, sword, chest plate. Okay, let's go Ben. Let me just a quick baptism interact. It's gonna take you through. Now we are in another room with another assistant. So let me kill this. Okay, they're killing each other. I must kill the mob so that they don't kill me first. Okay, so let's interact with the. So firstly, as I was saying, you must read first. Okay, let me interact with the. We'll teleport to the next room where you find our other assistant, and then there's more information to read about axiology and epistemology. Okay, and then we can go to the other part of the room. We'll also find more information on positivism, deduction, surveys, and all that. It's part of the layers of the research onion. So let's go through to our assistant and see what they have in store for us. So you right click on the assistant again. You choose let's choose the inductive approach. Then shows that your answer is wrong. So you have to now kill the mobs before they kill you and send you outside the library. Okay, let's just make sure they don't kill us. Make sure they don't kill us. Okay, now we can interact again and choose a different answer this time. Then we will teleport to the next room. There's another room which is also filled with mobs, but which are quicker to kill. And you can collect around the world, you can collect other gears and food. So now to the next assistant. So they'll ask you about, they'll tell you that congratulations, now choose a research study suitable for a deductive research approach. So now you can choose either between qualitative, quantitative, or computational. So let's choose quantitative. So now in here you'll read more about the period that you need to do your research in. So the method on how to approach your quantitative research. Then go to the assistant in that room, interact with them. So it welcomes you to the third inner layer of the research onion. So now you have to choose a research strategy that is suitable for your quantitative research. So we'll switch. We'll choose a experiment. Then we have an assistant here. You can see dressed like an experiment kind of person. Then we interact with them. Then now you have to choose a research choice that's associated with the research strategy you chose in the previous. So we'll just randomly choose multi-method. We are here in the next room. We'll read up on the cross-sectional studies and longitudinal studies, and then interact with our assistant. So now it tells you have reached the 5th inner layer of the research onion. So it's time to choose the time horizon now. So you can choose your research if either you're going to do it cross-sectional, horizontal, or longitudinal. So we'll choose cross-sectional. Then we can go, there's another room here. Then you'll find more informational on your research onion, which is about quantitative data, qualitative, and the design of your research and everything. Then in this room, there's you can find information about the primary data, your primary data, and advise you on how many people you can interact with your questionnaires and surveys. So you can order you can use both females and male for your surveys and all that, so it's non-discriminatory. So going through to the next room. So here our assistant will tell you learn about research techniques and procedures. So you have to right click on the lever so that you open the door to the next room. So yeah, so you use that lever, it opens. Then you read up on what the assistant in the other room told you to read up on, and then you interact. You'll find the bot. So this is the last stage of the game. So you'll find the bot which you interact with, and then tells you about you reaching the end of the game. So you can do some reading, you can go back into the library, do some more reading, or you can go back and start the game. So since this is the end of our video, thank you for watching, and I hope this video was helpful in helping you go through the game. So cheers. Escape, I'm gonna stop a video 16 minutes or minus 4 minutes.